Hello, hello, and welcome to what might be the end of Terraria for a little bit. We won't be completely 100% done, but there is not a terribly large amount of stuff left to do. Okay. Have I done my fishing quest for the day? Also, my fishing quest is over here now, right? Yeah. Have I done this? Nope. It is already done. Cool. Then I think what I want to go for, if I have a look in my little chest here, I do need to do the pillars one more time, and I also need to get the influx waiver. So I think I'm going to grab this mud. I'm going to build out the bridge that goes to the end of the world, the sky bridge. So that it's within, like, the last, I don't know, half-ish of the map. And then I can, hopefully, at that point, just have one of the things spawn for me, the little Martian Madness probes. Do the Martian event, get my influx waiver, get my Zenith. And it'll make killing Moonlord however many more times I need to do it way easier. That's my hope, at least. Whatever ends up actually happening is an entirely different problem. Because this guy could just be mean and just not spawn. Oh yeah, you exist. Jesus Christ, I do a lot of damage. Well, he's done. So, in the outer 2/3 of the map, I'm probably not quite there yet, but I should be there like any moment now. Essentially. Anytime I get the chance to, well, grab myself a fish, so whenever a new day passes, I will. And what I'm also going to do is actually just quickly recall, because I realised I've been a big dum-dum. I need to grab myself. I might need to actually forge myself. Yeah, I believe I do. I need one of these friends, and I need a battle potion, which I can't remember how to get, but for some reason I feel like it uses deathweed. It does. And rotten chunks. Cool. I will take all of my deathweed for this, because it's unlikely that I'm going to need it for anything else at this point. Just grab a whole bunch of that stuff, wherever my rotten chunks are. And we'll do it here, because that way we might get a chance to build more than just the minimum. Yeah, I see 6 out of 3 of them. Wonderful, wonderful. Little alchemy table, saving you so many resources. Welcome, Ace. Hope all is well for you. Mr. Job Applier. It's true. 'Tis true. That's a real quick interview, by the way. Just worth mentioning. That's a crazy fast interview. Did you apply for that today? How badly do your shops need jobs, man? It's insane. "30 minutes ago? Wow. And you got it that fast. You're gonna have to watch less me? It's probably a good thing. To be fair, probably a good thing. A little bit of a break. Are you going to try and do really small hours again like you did before, Mace? However long you did before. Was it an hour, 2 hours, or something? I assume you will go for something similar to that. More often than you would before. Ah. Fair enough. You'd like to work 6 hours weekly over 2 to 3 evenings. Fair enough. Doesn't seem like it'd be overly difficult to accommodate. I love that the best way of doing this is just smash into them. You don't want them to crawl to you when they need backup? Yeah. You do your hours and that's it. Basically, is what you want. Which is kind of, unfortunately, not in line with retail, but hey. Hopefully if they need help that badly, it doesn't matter, right? And they'll just be like, yeah! So the water doesn't fly across here. Probably because the games you play currently don't align with your interests. Yeah. This happens. Doesn't bother me at all. Also, something we talked about the other day, right, was you're very much... You enjoy the visual aspect of it, and Terraria is particularly boring for you in terms of a visual aspect, so it just won't grip you. Oh yeah, I want to have a water candle down. You hold the water candle? Is that what you do? I guess I can't just place it. I don't understand how the water candle works. I never use it. Oh! Yeah. Go. Spawn the event. Yay! Okay, now all I need to do is get my influx flavor, and we're good. I will have the zenith. And then I can continue onwards to murder. Wonderful. Oh no, my NPCs are dying. Wait a second, let me just flee. I don't want to have my slimes die, because I need my slimes to all be alive at the same time. So that I actually get the slime achievement, because what keeps happening is stuff keeps happening and then all my slimes keep dying. So I haven't actually got the slime achievement yet. Even though I have all of the slimes. They just haven't all been here simultaneously. Tilling and Stinky. Wonderful medical terminology there. If you can smell it, take it out. Will there be Terraria tomorrow? I don't know, Lugia. By the fact that I've got the Martian event now, probably not, to be honest. I think we'll probably be on Dragon's Dogma tomorrow, Lugia. Welcome, and I'm sorry for your loss. Your loss being Terraria, obviously. Half a year. True. Hey, Bubbler. Things are good, thank you. How are you? Right, we can get the things that we want to see spawning in now, which is the fly things. The good news, Lugia, for you at least, right, is that Terraria won't be done forever. Because I still need to do a ranged only and a mage only playthrough. And in those playthroughs get the remaining achievements that I won't actually get from this one. So there will still be a little bit more in the future to wait for it, but it'll be there. Can I have a flyboy, please? I would like a ship to spawn in. If you would ever so kindly provide me with a ship. Maybe, but that's not the intent, really. Whatever happens, happens. I don't mind. The midweek days are always kind of a little bit of a weird one, to be honest. They're kind of a write-off of just like, you know what? This is just for funsies. Screw it. Am I not gonna get a thing spawning in? You gonna do me dirty like that, game? There we go. 60% before the first one spawns, huh? This is all I wanted. I think it's a 1/6 drop rate for me to get the thing that I need from this boy. Which I didn't that time. But yeah, that's essentially the only enemy I need to kill in this entire event. And I need an influx flavor is what I need. That way I can craft the Zenith. And then I can finally start farming Moonlords. Yeah, that was weird. The way it did stuff in an interesting direction there. Didn't happen. Unfortunate. I think this would technically be my 4th drop. So this would be my 5th one when I kill this guy. Not that I can freaking see him. Come on. Die, 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 die. No, Cosmic Khaki. Damn it. Dragon's Dogma sort of encourages and discourages class wicked and asks backwards way. Oh, I know, but I don't care. I do not give a shit about the level scaling whatsoever. It's only really super important if you're trying to make a specific build right. I have played it before, yeah. I've got a few hundred hours in it. I really don't care about the build scaling at all. The only thing I care about is the more interesting aspect of switching classes all over the place when I'm not going to have appropriate skills. That's going to be really fun. That's going to be really, really fun. What will I play? The initial class is going to be Warrior. Shame. I'll have to get another Martian invasion to spawn in. Didn't get it. Did not get my influx waiver. That's alright, it happens. I can sell that. This can go, this can go. Bye, bye, bye. The rest of it's all good, I think. These I will put down over there. This can go into mounts. The class? Yeah, warrior. I think it's called warrior, right? Red? Melee? The melee class. I think it's called warrior. I'm uncertain. But the plan is that there'll be a redeem, which will cost 3,000 points. And it will allow you to decide the next 10 levels. Or 5 levels, sorry. So I will be the warrior class for 5 levels. And then I will switch. Oh, the two-hander's the warrior? Oh, my bad. Then whatever the sword and board is called. I thought the sword and board was the warrior. Fighter. Cool. I will start as a fighter, and I will play that for the first 5 levels of the game. And then if people have redeemed the class redeem thing, I will then switch to the next one in the list. And if they haven't, I will use RNG to decide what I become. Etc, etc, etc. Tomorrow you commit Dragonstock for genocide? If we play it tomorrow, Mace. If we play it tomorrow. There is a chance that for the next 6 hours of my life, the game just RNG fucks me over and over and over and over again. It's unlikely, but it's not impossible. And I will not have my influx waiver. I will not have my Terrarian. And I will not be able to progress. Alas, we shall see when and if that occurs. It is entirely possible that I get it on this invasion. It's also entirely possible that I just don't at all. The wonders of RNG. You'll keep redeeming warrior. I like it. Yeah, I won't allow too many of the same to be in a row, because that won't be interesting. For the sake of, like, because the whole point is that I'm going to be switching class a lot. So that you get a good little look-see at basically every single type of class available in the game, so I don't only want to play warrior all game. But I don't mind switching back like every other level, right? Because there is only... how many levels? Does it only go up to level 200? I can't remember how far you can actually go. Does it go up to 999? I know there's at least 200, because there's an achievement for 200 there. I do not know any further than that point. But the idea at the end is that I will probably have literally every class maxed, which will be kind of fun. I'll have all of the what are they called? Augments? Can't remember. From all of the classes, I'll have all of the classes at their maximum vocation level. And I should be in a good spot anytime I want to play any of the classes I'll switch over, have a full set of gear, be ready to go. It'll be neat. It's also going to mean I am broke constantly. But that's fun in its own way. Also, I will have to be very, very particular anytime I decide to get gear Dragon Forged. Because I really won't want to waste them. Right, we've got a Martian at 30% instead of waiting all the way to 60%, so that at least assumes that this is going to go a little bit better this time round. Based on the increased number of chances I'm going to have. Due to not already having bad RNG before we even started rolling reward tables. So unfortunately sort of what happened last time. That's an influx waiver. Boom. Done. That is the Zenith. As soon as I finish this event, I will be building the Zenith and done with it. I will have the maxed weapon. And I can use it maybe against Moonlord. I imagine it's probably going to be better than the Daybreak. We'll find out. To kill Moonlord a little bit quicker. And also, we can check to see if it's going to be a valid and viable strategy for the Old One's army. Because that's the other one I just don't know if it's going to work on. Because Old One's army, the way I'm doing it at the moment, was essentially impossible. So as long as I can get far enough in the Old One's army events to actually earn some tokens, that event becomes entirely possible to do. And we will also get that added to the old plan for today. Here. That's a great start. That did not take too long at all, only half an hour. It's one of the 2 drops I need. The ideal for today, if everything goes amazingly and perfect and according to plan, the only things we will have left to do, the only thing is more appropriate we will have left to do, because it will just be the one, we'll be fishing. I will have to get like 100 more fish or something, but that hopefully is the only one, and we'll get that done in the ranged and the mage playthrough. Because it's going to be really boring just passing days in game, right? Go lie in a bed, wait, fish the daily fish quest, go lie in the bed, wait, just over and over again for 100 fish. And it also gives us an excuse to do 2 more playthroughs, which can't complain about. Or at least I can't complain about. I love this game. It's also been very interesting to do melee only, so I'm imagining the other 2 are going to be very interesting to do as well. Mage only becomes, I think, pretty simple once you get into hard mode. But before that point, it's kind of a pain in the butt. Ranged only, I have no idea how that's going to work at all, because I have not played ranged, really, at all. Other than a small, tiny period of time where I used the Onyx Blaster. It's genuinely like all the experience I have with ranged weapons. That should be interesting. Hi. Pretty sure you won't have anything that I care about, but... No. You can buy all of my crap off me, please. Thank you very much. Okay, battle potions came to the rescue there. They really helped me out a lot with that. Let's go into here. And grab the absolutely ludicrous number of weapons that I require for this. There it is. Holy shit. That's a cool animation. I've not seen this before. That's a very cool animation. Well, let's see how cool this thing does. Nope, never, Mace. Okay. Let's... First of all, most importantly, I need fish. Let's go and fish real quick. What, in Sky Lakes? Sure. Probably better to run from home because I can go straight to home. Teleporting attack's so tricky to deal with. He does it 3 times in a row. Sometimes, yeah, the princes can be a pain in the butt, Chisel. They're real fun though. Hey, Berserk, by the way, welcome. Didn't say that earlier. Sorry, I got caught up in the. Speaking of sauce, got caught up in the Dragon's Dogma. Good to have you. And apparently, yeah. How many of the slimes do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think there's 8 of them, so I need 3 more to actually spawn in, because I keep killing them. Not intentionally, they just keep dying. I promise. Right, get my fish from here. Then recall, give the fish back. Recall again. Fast forward to the next day. Do another fishing quest. Because I might as well do as many of them as I can now while I actually have good fishing power at the moment. Because as soon as my fishing power goes back to it kinda sucks, it will be significantly less enjoyable to do this. And I'll have way less maneuverability, right? Because at the moment I can just move across the entire map in an instant, essentially. But that's not even available, never mind. I can't do it then. I don't need to worry about building the sky bridge anymore, which means I don't need the muds. We are going to go over to the dungeon and kill the celestial peeps one more time. Hopefully just one more time. We'll probably have to do it more than once. Spawn the pillars to get the fragments, to use the fragments to spawn more and more and more Moonlord. Not only do I need Luminite bars, I also need... What'd you call it? Did that just crit for a 600? 43% crit chance? What? That's insane. I feel like this armor might be a little bit strong. I won't run over my dungeon. No, I should have ran the other way though. This is the slower way. Also seems to have pretty good piercing. It does also stretch as far as my cursor, which is interesting. So I can do like really hyper condensed damage here, huh? Also seem to have some level of homing on it. Yeah, see? I didn't even see that slime on screen. They just went and absolutely eradicated it. Every time I see those palm trees, I get worried that I ran over the dungeon. I'm somehow at the end of the world. God damn it, Mace. God damn it. Well, they're dead. Hey, Falco. Destroyed. Never to be spoken of again. It's dead forever. No one can bring it back. It only gets to live in people's hearts and the clip. This thing does ludicrous damage. What the hell? Like, he's dead already. That's nuts. That's really strong. It's not even on this world anyway, Falco. It was on a different world, which was deleted. Why? Because I don't want a monument to the male sexual organ on my world. Seems just a little weird, right? How you doing, though? Good to have you. Yeah, this sword, I would say, pretty solid. Pretty good. I think it will probably serve me fairly well. That's a very fast sword. Yeah, this is the Zenith. It's the complete, like, ultimate weapon, essentially. It requires 8 swords to craft into it, one of which, or yeah, a few of which you have to craft in of themselves. So I guess it's kind of like the ultimate weapon of the game, and I have melee armor, so it is incredibly strong. Like, look at that damage. That's 20k health. These pillars have just obliterated. Gone. Wonderful. 6k damage per second. I completely forgot I had that. That's disgusting. How you, Dustin? How you doing? Holy shit, you've never gotten that far in 3DS Terraria? Does the Zenith exist in 3DS Terraria? I don't think it does, right? I think the Zenith might be a PC-only thing. I think 3DS Terraria got support stopped a lot quicker than the other ones. Great day for you today. Went daydreaming with a couple buddies. Ah, fair enough. I had a quick little look at Twitch this morning to upload the VODs onto the YouTube channel. And I was like, Dustin's not live. I was half contemplating sending you a message like, you okay? Just like, I was genuinely a little bit concerned. But thankfully, I assumed you might be taking the day off, and I was correct. I was indeed correct. This is so much easier when you don't have to care about the pillars. It's fantastic. I wish it was always like this. The pillars are terrible anyway. Cutting down the time, 6-hour days, 1 to 2 days off. Respectable. Respectable. As someone who does very similar times, I think they work well. Although I do wish my day off was a day off. But that's my own problem. That's got nothing to do with stream. Hey, it's a good thing, right? Oh, my apologies. It's always nice to have a little bit of time to yourself. 8,100 damage per second. Neat. Neat. Days you can spend on studying, make a list of things you need. Ah, fair enough. That's 2 times 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The last one is the solar one, the melee one. Let's see how I compare with the ultimate melee pillar, huh? It's gonna come out on top. Trying to buy some pearl beads because you ran out. Sadly, that's one of the few times where being colorblind makes it really annoying. Ah, yeah. And I imagine even if you ask, hey, there it is. All of the slimes. The last slime has moved in. Even if you can say to someone to be like, look, can you just tell me what color this is? Their mind doesn't initially go to colorblind, so they kind of give you a bit of like a... Yeah? Yeah, thanks, Set Speed, you can go now. Recall. Quickly stack all this shit into chests, go into here, I want this, 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 this. That's good enough. And then let's quickly run up top. Right, perfect. Plenty of time. And my food buff's about to run out as well, conveniently. So I get all of my buffs re-upped. Trying to finish the Pookie thing, so you took a picture of it, asked the person if they had these colours. When you'd ask if she could help me pick them, or if he could help you pick them, his face was priceless. Wonderful. I imagine that's one of the things that, if you're in the right sense of mind for it, it must be hilarious to pay attention to. There's the head killed. Man, this is quick, huh? That's both the wrists. Okay, well, I'm definitely getting my, my thing today. I don't think that's going to be a problem. Okay. Looks so dumbfounded by the fact that colorblind people actually exist, yeah. I can't even remember what I needed. The Terrarium, that's what I needed. What the hell is this? It summons a little crystal. Okay, well. That's pretty cool. That seems to do a good job of dealing with stuff as well. Oh, neat. You are still here, hi. Take all of this crap. I don't need any of it, thanks. How you doing, Human Harvest? It is good to see, as always. You got good news? You're gonna eat macaroni, but you're getting fries to take out. What? Oh, I need to go to the manipulator. That's why. Oh, I don't have the Spectre bars that I need for this? Did I just never forge those? Really? No, I just ran out of ectoplasm. Oh, okay. Well, that's easily correctable. French fries and snacks, you know, frying pan stuff. I know what French fries are, but you don't put them in the frying pan. I'm confused though. You're having macaroni for dinner and then also getting takeaway? We were gonna. Okay, I didn't read that bit properly. My bad. Fair enough. Now I'm with you. So now you just get to have takeout, basically. Which you're obviously delighted about. That is extremely fast. I just want to get a little bit more ectoplasm so that I know I've got enough stuff. There we go. That's good enough for me. That's all I wanted, was just that tiny little bit more. Just to ensure that I had enough. Grab a few of those. I just need to make one more Spectre bar. And then do I make it here? I do. There it is. The drill containment unit. And then this, you can hold left click down and it basically just mines infinite stuff. And it's wonderful. And that's what we're going to use on our other world. In order to quickly break all the blocks around stuff. So that I can cleanse the world in hopefully an efficient-ish manner. Ish. Look at these flying swords, makes you think the devs are on LSD. It's just all of the swords combined into one. That's all it is. It's a really cool weapon. I like it. A Zenith? I have a Zenith, Crimson, yes. Welcome. Good to have you. I have finally built my Zenith. Was it a Stardust armor that I also wanted? Yeah, it was. So I also want Stardust armor. Does Vortex give wings or a jetpack? It gives a jetpack, so I guess we'll use Nebula for wings. Nebula Mantle, never mind. I will use probably Stardust for that as well. Or Solar, who knows. Probably gonna have to do it once more. Let's make Stardust wings for now. Just so that I can grab myself an actual wing upgrade. Stardust wings. And then make as many of these Celestial Sigils as I can. Plop all of this stuff in here. Plop that there. These are staying with me because I'm about to spam the ever-loving hell out of them. I don't know where I put wings, to be honest. Tools, why not? It's close enough. Okay, summons the impending doom. Let's grab myself a whole bunch of buffs here. Because I am just going to kill Moonlord over and over and over again in a row. Once I've done the fishing quest for the day. Underground and caverns. And also we appear to have a small corruption problem appearing again. Ocean. Why are you like this? That shark just killed itself on my existence. Sorry, what the hell was I doing? I wasn't paying any attention. I got distracted by the caverns. Underground and caverns. Cool. I got distracted by the misery of the floor being upset. Cleansing the world will definitely take a lot of hours. Ha ha! But you see, Dustin. No. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new world that's a small world instead of a large world. And I'm going to cleanse that pretty hard mode and hope that that works. And if it does, I should be able to finish it in only, I'd say, probably a matter of hours, if that. Like maybe an hour. Because it will only be a small world, so... Okay, it does still give you the time build-up. Didn't I say yesterday that grind the game is part of the experience? It is, yeah? It depends how ridiculous the grind is before it becomes padding, though. Your friends are doing you a disservice getting you back into point. Humanavis. That's a bad thing. Cool. That's all of that done. Now just the heart that needs to break. And we will be all good. Wait, that summon thing is still there somehow? Crazy. Well, see the cash a couple 10k DPS drops, yeah. I did not get a Terraria. Which means impending doom approaches. It's gonna keep happening, game. If you think there's any other outcome, you are wrong. Yeah, 10k. That will be that one dealt with. Now just the other hand. And the chest. Yeah, I'm really glad I decided to get this before farming Moonlord, because man, this has sped up the process. Something just ludicrous. This is so much quicker. How unlucky can I get, though? No Meowmere? Really? I can't remember what the rate is, but I think it's like a 2 in... No, it's a 22% anytime you kill him. I don't know what this kill will be in terms of numbers, but pretty sure I'm being unlucky right now. I hope I've got enough Stardust stuff so that I don't have to do the Pillars event again to spawn the Summon Armor in. Since I'm going to have so much Luminite, it just makes sense to do it, so... Here we go. Another one down. The game will learn at some point that I will not surrender until it gives it to me. Hi. Thank you. There's my Terraria. That's literally all I needed. A yo-yo I'm never gonna use. Thanks, game. I could just sell, like, absolutely all of this stuff, right? I'll keep the dev outfit, since it is pretty rare, if I'm not mistaken. I have 11 platinum on me. Is that what that was? That's probably not right. Let's get rid of this Inferno effect, because it's incredibly annoying. You can come over here with all of this. 325 Luminite. Oh, wonderful. Give me the Stardust fragments. I have just enough. Well, I did until I built the wrong thing. God damn it. Well, I needed a pickaxe anyway, so there we go. Sorry, pickaxe axe. Your usefulness has come to an end. Why is all this stuff glowy like this? Probably because of that? Yeah, it was. If I remember correctly, I can trade the other fragments for the correct fragments, but I don't have enough of them, so never mind. Let's go do the pillars a singular extra time. You know what? Fuck it. Right after I do another fishing quest. Then I can attempt Old One's army, probably. God damn it, why are people still dying? Oh, I've already done it, never mind. What was I doing? Help. Oh yeah, solar event. Old One's army. Purify the corruption on a different world. This should be good enough to do Old One's army because it absolutely shreds stuff in a line. Which makes it essentially perfect. That's why I teleported over here, was to get to the dungeon quicker. I have an accessory that shows treasures via glow. Yeah, I've never had that. This actually on before. The light pet from Moonlord. Oh, please don't do that. So a small world, eh? Old One's army might end up being the thing that takes the most amount of time. Because it's such a pain in the ass. Thanks. All I need is the Stardust pillar, I believe. That's it. I love how this has turned into just like a small inconvenience at this point to do any of this stuff as opposed to being like a genuine massive challenge. It's like, yeah, I guess I'll just do this, whatever. This isn't the one I need, but I might as well get them. Because let's be honest, I'm gonna have to run around the world at some point, and I don't want to deal with the pillars being everywhere when I have to do that. Thanks, guys. See ya. Summon a Snickers for 2 seconds. Excruciating pain for the next 20 seconds. If even 20. If even 20 seconds, the poor guy got destroyed. 305 melee damage. Like, this weapon can be buffed as well, by the way. I think it can be legendary. So it can have more damage, more crit, more speed than it's got at the moment. I just don't really want to try and re-roll for it. Feels unnecessary, you know? Considering how it's already performing. This isn't the right one either. Unfortunately. Seems the game is being cruel and deciding to give me the one I actually want. Further away from me. This is the Nebula one. It's going to be so just on brand if the Stardust one is literally the furthest one away. And then I'll kill Moonlord and he'll drop another Terrarium because I don't need it anymore. It's just the way that it works, right? It's just gonna happen. Hi. Well, sure, that's in the bin now. Melee weapons, chuck this sucker in there. Tools, chuck this in there, and then run. This feels good. Honestly, after going through all of the hassle of dealing with the pillars for the last however much time. It is the furthest one away. God damn it. Just coming to one of the pillars and just absolutely obliterating it feels fantastic. This is so typical, man. Of course it's the furthest one away. Why would it be anything else? I am very glad that they allowed you to summon Moonlord without having to redo this event every single time, though, because, man, that would have been a pain in the ass. If you couldn't forge that summon. Also, probably would have been easier on myself if I didn't forge all of the ones that I could, just assuming that I would be screwed. I wouldn't have had to have done this again. I've just played this game, so you know. I expected to get a very specific level of treatment from the old RNG. Ended up being kinder than I gave it credit for. This will complete the minions. It's just the minions, fish, and... Minions, fish, old ones, and cleansing. That's it. What's going to be really annoying with doing the cleansing is getting so close to having the cleansing done and then seeing, like, going to the Dryad and speaking to see the percentage. I don't know if you have to do that, but, you know, just in case. And then getting the goddamn pop-up. Like, oh, there's 1% left somewhere, and you're like, I thought I was done. Hopefully that won't prove itself to be too much of a problem. But I can see it. Hello, enemies? Event enemies? Where are you at? You all stuck down the ravines or something? Is the meteor fucking your spawn rates? I need you guys to appear so I can get my damn Stardust stuff. Normally this one's one of the quicker ones, because those little balls just spawn all over the place constantly. I don't even need to be aiming in the right direction for the homing to do what it does. Which is interesting. There we go. Wonderful. Now we just kill Moonlord one more time. Because he feels the need to spawn. Because I killed all of his pillars. Then, I build that summon armor, spawn a whole bunch of birds in. A whole bunch of friendly birds. Do you mind? Create a new world at that point? No, old one's army. Then create a new world. So weird. It's always so messed up when it goes super quiet. Wonderful decision that fucks me up every time. Absence of sound is not used enough. It's incredibly discomforting. And you're done. See you, buddy. Bye-bye. It didn't give me a Terrarian, which is honestly amazing. I was so sure I was going to get 2 of them in a row. Chuck all that stuff. Honestly, I don't need this either. Chuck this. Let's grab the Stardust Fragments and also the Lunar Bars. Oh, God. Teeny's running around like a gremlin. What the hell? I'm going to assume that's the set bonus. The Stardust Guardian will protect you from nearby enemies. Cool. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 8, 9 in here, right? Wherever I put them. 8. And 9. Wonderful. Give me my summon staff, wherever the hell it is. Is it in here? Was it just in this chest that I was looking in next to the rest of the stuff? No, that would make way too much sense. There it is. Then I want to click this. And I should be able to spawn 1, 2. Can I turn this off? The Stardust Guardian? I can, but it just immediately reappears. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Baby birdies. All on top of my head at the same time. Fabulous. Just 3 left. And this one has to wait for a while. Those suckers can go. Armor bits. You can go in here even though you're not the armor I'm actually using, because why not? The Stardust Fragments I can chuck back into here. This goes in here. These can just go into generally other weapons. I'm actually just going to leave this stuff in here. Because it's where I was keeping it anyway, so why not? Grab myself some more ammo for my gun. My cleanser gun. And then let's go and deal with this old one's army once and for all. Once and for all. I have 50... I had 50 platinum. What? Sorry? 50 platinum? Are you sure? Reforge, how much does this cost? 42 gold, we're doing it. I'm gonna try. Legendary, there it is. That should be the best that weapon could possibly get. Give me... what's it called? Warding. Is what I'm looking for here. Armored is close, but not quite. Lucky, precise, arcade. Come on. I just want warding, please. How much money am I going to spend on this? Armored is not it, again. Guarding was not it, although I did panic the second I clicked again. Just going to check. These are called warding. They are called warding. There we go. Warding, 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 and... sorry. Oh, that's why. Warding, warding. I am maxed in terms of my equipment there, then, I think. Legendary on the Zenith. Let's go try Old One's Army. I will grab these. I will grab this. Now, this is unfortunately the one thing where I'm probably going to end up having massive problems with it. Just because it's a pain in the ass. And the only thing I'm wondering might help, in the weirdest way, is actually if I change my screen resolution. Zoom. Zoom myself back out to full vision. Yeah, it goes as far as I can click. So if I can see further, the Zenith is better. Because I can attack from further away. And it will just absolutely shred anything that comes out of these sides. Right, yeah. No, look at that. They don't even get the chance to appear on screen. Yeah, this seems a little bit more doable with the Zenith instead of the other weapon. Not gonna lie. Just hear screams. Screams of pain, that's all there is. Now this has been the point where I've died every other time, so let's see how this goes. Capcom Showcase June 12th? Is that for Rise? Have they said? Because that would at least be my assumption that that's for Rise. Wait, no, weren't they doing a thing already for Rise? Has that already been done? Oh, the Eternal Crystal regens health? Did I just see that correctly? It does. Cool. Okay, that makes this significantly easier. I thought it just got permanently damaged. Okay, now I'm not scared about letting a little bit of damage get through, which is nice. A nice little bit of security to have, instead of being terrified that any mistake is going to permanently fuck me over. Honestly, the harpies are the biggest problem, for some reason. Dark Mage, that's a new one. Oh. They don't appear to fare too well, though. Poor things. Yeah, when you have 8,000 health against someone who can do 8,000 damage per second, it's not... It's not great. To say the least. Oh, this is unreasonable. Summons a pet dragon? That's adorable. Love it. Wonder how many waves this is gonna have. Now that we're on its hardest possible difficulty. Bracken, Witherbeast, Ogre. It's a lot of stuff I don't recognize. Well, the Ogre didn't fare too well. And he was the boss. Or a mini-boss, I guess. Probably more appropriate. Wave complete. Right as something with shitloads of health spawns? Oh, it's just another ogre, okay. 19,000 DPS. Okay. The hell? My experience with this event has changed drastically from having the Terror Blade to having Zenith. This went from being nigh impossible to the easiest thing in existence. Look, 28,000 DPS. The Ruthless Tome of Infinite Wisdom. Full name. I like that. What are they shooting? Oh, it is actually just flying enemies. Cool. I thought they were shooting another bloody Harthy. I feel like these are starting to get to the point on this side where they can just shoot straight at the, Whoa! Hello there. Straight at the entrance. You're just a bona fide dragon, huh? Well, that wave's done. Wait, is that it? Am I finished? That dragon's the last thing you need to kill. Hey! Nice. Don't have to worry about doing that ever again. Betsy's wings? Cool. What did that say? I can, like, hover with them? Hold down to toggle hover. Okay, that's pretty cool. I prefer my wings, though. What is this? That's pretty cool. Little fireball cannon, essentially. Nice. I'm never touching this event again in the rest of my life. God, save me from it. Cool that it exists. Not something I am interested in the slightest. Right. Quick snack all that stuff away. Grab this. The ballista rod can go back in this chest as well. I have an okay amount of wood. Give me some stone walls. That's probably more than enough. Let's grab ourselves the equipment needed to be able to build, like, say, 5 houses. Why not? We'll make it out of ebonwood because it's what I've got. So let's just get 10 doors. I only need 5 chairs, but 10 chairs, 5 tables. I have torches on me to act as light sources. That's that. Let's chuck all the ebonwood back in here. That's all good. Is there anything else I might possibly need? I don't think so. Right, let's do this then. completely purify all of everything from a world, make it all pure. I do need to grab the summon. Caught in jungle surface. Grab myself the summon for Eye of Cthulhu, so I can just spawn it in real quick, kill it, and then the Dryad's able to move into the world. And also I want to have like 50 gold in my inventory or something, so that the merchant can spawn. I don't know what was there, but I'm sure it's fine. Hi. Can I do another fishing quest? Let's just have a quick look-see. Don't know if this is currently available. It is not. I don't care about either of those things. Right, money. Grab, like, 3 platinum and put it in my inventory, sure. I'm sure that's enough to spawn him. And then I want the mob stuff. Let's grab 2 suspicious-looking eyes, just because one's not good enough, apparently. Save and exit. We go start. Mr. Hugster, new. Pure World. That's what we're going to call it. We want it to be small. Expert. The seed is irrelevant. I would probably rather have corruption, because I think it's easier to spot. In general terms, I think corruption's just easier to spot most of the time. And I am being successful, Mace, yes. I'm being incredibly successful. And this thing is slow. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dig. Just gonna dig a straight line down here. Let's actually turn on our light pet for once. Even though I don't usually use the thing. I don't know where the bottom of the corruption is. Or of the hallow, I should say. But what I can do, for the most part, is kind of just follow the hallow like this. And as long as I give enough of a space, it shouldn't be able to corrupt anything. Because of the way that this works, to my knowledge. Whoops, don't dig through it. That is also a valid way to make this work, I think, but... What I want to do to begin with is just dig around them. As this way they won't be able to spread. Wonderful news. Noise, by the way. That way it shouldn't be able to spread anywhere because there's too much of a gap between it and any other potential like area for it to escape in. Because they can only spread over 3 blocks, if I'm not mistaken. We'll check to see if there's another Crimson in this world. Then I'm going to quickly build all the houses. Hopefully get the Dryad to move in when it turns nighttime. Because I will be able to kill the Eye of Cthulhu as I have the summon with me here. Cool, that's that done then. I literally don't care about any of this stuff. All of it can go in the bin. Let's check the other way. If we're really lucky, that's the only piece of hallow in this entire world, and it's going to be so easy to do. And I will just build, like, bare minimum, really shitty houses. Man, a small world is so tiny. There's like no space between the biomes at all. It's kind of crappy. I've never used one before. It's just weird. I've always just gone largest world side possible. So it's really interesting to see exactly how small this is. Only one evil biome in the entire map. Huh. Oh god, I forgot I can double tap. Oh, that scared the hell out of me. Right. Let's just do this real quick. Don't put blocks in weird directions, please. I said don't do that, please. Let's just destroy all this floor here. Since it's apparently going to be inconvenient for me. Get rid of that as well. Don't worry, Mr. Guide. I'm going to build your house real quick. And I mean real quick. I have no idea if some of these will even count as housing. Probably a little too small. To be honest. We'll check. Is this valid? It's missing a wall. It seems like that might work. Somehow. It's really bothering me that this is facing the wrong way, though. Fancy house in the middle gets to have chairs on both sides of its table. Congratulations, you get to live in prison houses, but upside, you get chandeliers. So really, isn't it all worth it? I accidentally got rid of my back wall. Fuck. It's fine. I knew I was gonna mess something up. Probably don't need that much considering the space we have to take up. I think I actually made too much. Right, is all of this acceptable? Too small, suitable, too small, too small. Cool. Well, we have at least a vague idea on the size that it needs to be now. So let's build this out to, like, over here, let's say. And then do this maybe here. And then let's see if this is big enough. It's enough to fit a table in with a chair either side and not have any issues with wall space. The only reason I'm doing this is just in case you have to have the Dryad on the world to be able to check the percentage. And also so that I can check the percentage for my own sanity. Just to know if I've done it right, basically. Oh, I just tried a bit of wall there by accident. That is big enough, cool. Game gave you power cells for like a loot crate. Didn't give you the actual loot crate. Oh, that's really frustrating. Like, look, you could have a reward. No. You don't have one, but you could have one. Wouldn't that be cool, eh? That one is suitable. I apparently do need more of this. Just chuck a whole bunch of it into my inventory. Apparently it's going to be a recurring problem. Please kill that butterfly, it's really annoying me. I would say over here looks like it'll be a good amount of space. Chuck me table down, chuck me chairs down. All these rooms are going to be wildly different sizes, and quite frankly, I do not give a fuck. Come on. This housing is suitable. Welcome, Summers. It's good to have you here. Putting it into an obscure place seems like a weird choice for a loot box type thing though, right? Because surely they want you to find that sucker. That's how you get your dopamine hit. That's how they get you stuck in and that you can't escape. Playing DRG? Oh god, I have no idea what they are in DRG. I never interacted with it. They're at one of the machines, I'm pretty sure. But... don't know. But yeah, you're right. Nothing is ever easy to find in that game. Right. 5 suitable houses. Is it like a paid thing? Yeah, I know. I know, with DRG. Have dealt with it myself. Yeah, for DRG it doesn't really matter if it's in a really arse-ended, annoying place to find, because they don't give a shit. Ideally, they'd put it somewhere actually reasonable to find, but they don't make any money off of it or anything like that, right? Yeah, I'm really, really hoping this works before we make the worlds into hard mode. Otherwise, this is going to be a significantly longer process to fix all of this crap. Because it will spawn way more blocks in if I go into hard mode. Make sure I've got all of the back wall. All of the rocks, all of everything. Don't know how stringent you need to be with the back wall, but hey, I'm gonna play it safe and do all of it. Hey, so very welcome. Good to have you. I'm currently just cleansing a world. Cleansing a nice small world to hopefully give me my completely cleansed achievement. I truly have no idea how much you need to do, so... I've obviously got rid enough that it doesn't turn to... It doesn't turn to thingy anymore. Doesn't even get to transition, the poor guy. Hello, when you go near here anymore? But there might be more blocks around that I just can't see. Let's have a little mine for a while, see if we find anything. Oh. I found it, the hidden crimson. Just want to make sure that I got everything sort of beneath the surface-ish over here. All the bits in the middle, you know. I might otherwise be able to miss due to not having the range. What a wonderful noise this is, by the way. Hey, Play, welcome. Seems like it's just this little bit over here. Wherever it was. Hopefully, we will have good news in a moment here. Either that, or I'm going to need to keep destroying blocks in this area until I get the goddamn answer I want. I think I might need a druid, to be honest. To actually be able to check what percentage there is on the world. Might be waiting for that one for a little while here. Unless the Crimtane blocks count, which is going to be incredibly annoying. If they do. Have any attempt at finding them. Oh, that thing's really good, huh? Oh, it looks like there might still be some there, though. Potentially. That I ignored. Down there as well. The powers of the map coming through for me. I don't want to break any of the altars because it will spawn extra blocks in. Pretty sure every altar block you break, it spawns one bit of random corruption somewhere in your world. Like just a singular block. That's going to be a living nightmare to find. Oh, that's clay. Yeah, no, that's cleaned up. Probably. Aha, hello. Look at you there, sneaky little blocks avoiding the... avoiding the process there. There's probably just going to be some small block like that. That's just not cleansed. And it's going to be a pain in the ass. Oh! Okay, Terraria was not enjoying me swinging the Zenith that much. Froze for a little bit there. Honestly, in retrospect, might have been easier just to mine all of the blocks. Rather than cleansing them and then not being able to tell because of the red light of the demon altars whether I actually cleansed them or not. That's just, okay, cool. I'm never quite sure whenever I see one of the... one of the dropped areas, if it's just a drop, or if I need to actually do something about it. I should probably mine a little bit closer to this here. There's probably something in here. That I missed, because I was ignoring where the actual boundaries were to begin with. It seems mostly good. Don't know, it's kinda hard to tell. Whoops. Well, I hope they don't spawn in any stuff. The boss actually despawned because I moved away too quickly. Hilarious. Yeah, it all seems good. There's not many blocks left, to be honest. I've kind of slaughtered most of it. But it seems mostly legit. So now what I need to do is let's make a an anvil and a bed. Anvil, a loom, and a bed. Hopefully I've got enough cobweb for that, and then I can sleep. Need to make this. Then I need specifically the lead bars. The merchants arrived, which is good. One at a time. An anvil. I can't remember. I need to make like a heavy workstation, a heavy workbench, I think. To then use this to make a loom. No, it's an advanced crafting table that I need to make, which needs chain. There's too many damn things on my screen. There. I need the sawmill, which allows me to make a loom. How the hell do I remember all this crap, man? Which allows me to build silk. Which means I can now make, at the loom, right? No, just at a normal crafting table, a bed. Which will make time pass faster, until hopefully the Dryad arrives. You know what I might do, though, actually? I'm going to take this. I'm going to move away from the houses, just in case me being in a vision of the houses makes some weird, like, spawning issue happen. I don't know why that would be the case, but some part of my brain just immediately went, you know what? You should move away. And I will trust that voice in the back of my head that tells me that's a good idea. I should be able to use it to sleep. Yep, that's the important bit. Right, sort this crap. There she is. Probably completely unnecessary, but hey, all I'm saying is the second I moved away, she spawned in. Hi. Happiness. Status. 2%? 2 whole %. Where? The dirt blocks count as being corrupted even if they're visually not? I don't know how this works. I kind of feel like I might be barking up the wrong tree trying to repaste the same area, maybe. What if I just go underneath the corruption? 2% Hallow. Or Crimson, sorry. What? 2% though, man? Is it these? Okay, I'm gonna go check now that I've just removed those Crimtane blocks. If it's that Crimtane or... Oh, fuck, this is gonna suck. This is really gonna suck. Just gonna chuck away anything that wouldn't really be naturally found underground. Right, let's do a little recall. Just, I doubt it would have changed from 2%, but if it has... Let me have a look-see. What counts as what blocks need to be corrupted? Let's have a look on the wiki. What if I just type this? What's it called? The achievement? And good riddance. Achievements. I'm hoping there might be something in here that helps. Because this is going to be really difficult to do. There are no Corruption, Crimson, and Hallow tiles in the world. What does this mean, though? Because I don't know what counts as the blocks. Trivia. Trivia is not really what I want. Let's have a little Google instead. What counts as evil blocks? Terraria. Let's have a look. It's a Reddit post. We always trust Reddit. Reddit's always definitely not wrong. Hello? Don't say it can't be reached. The grass, stone, sand, hardened ice, fawn variant should be all there is. Walls, altars, Crimtame, Demonite, Shadow Orbs, Crimson Hearts do not count. Vines and trees don't matter because they get cleansed when their tile attached to counts. So what might be an idea here, and I hate it, but if that is right, everything in this area needs to be removed. Just completely removed, just in case it's a corrupted dirt block and I can't tell. So I'm just gonna completely just destroy all of it. Except for the stuff that I literally can't get rid of. Because, unsurprisingly, I can't get rid of that. Which makes it a bit harder. So I might do this top down. I'm feeling it'll be easier top down because then we won't have that issue I just had with sand falling. So maybe let's go and do this way instead. I shouldn't have done my... What might be an idea, if this doesn't work for me, is maybe to generate a new world, start from scratch. But just to remove the blocks, not to cleanse them. The issue I've kind of got is that I know there could be just some hiding somewhere and I have no idea where it is. And there's essentially like no way for me to find it. It's just in some random part of the world, Jen. In the arse end of nowhere. That's fine if we've got those little floating blocks left, because they're really easy to tell where they are, and we can just spray them. Nice and simple. It looks so weird with just a whole bunch of dirt backdoor there. It's just not right, man. Because if I've just missed a single little bit somewhere, and it's not in this particular chasm, I think I'm just screwed, right? Like, I don't know any way that I'm going to find it. Ever. Really. God, we're not even halfway through. This might take a while. Hey, if I need to mine every single block in the entire fucking world to make this happen, so be it. I will. Hear that, game? Take that as a warning, game. I'm willing to do it, even if it's dumb as shit. If only this thing destroyed backwall as well, so that I didn't have to have no light while I was doing this. That would be so preferable. Ow. I don't know why I'm deviating. To be honest, at this point, it doesn't really matter. As long as I'm mining something in the right area, I'm kind of good, right? Did I not bring any potions? I did. Can I not heal while I'm in this thing? There we go. Weird. It appears like I can't. You're full. Nice. It was nice to have had a good eat. Oh, man. Well, I've definitely cleared some of it. Who knows if it's enough. I'm gonna do a straight line down here. So that I know I have cleared this. Scrimtainor, do not be deceived. Hey Fez, what am I doing? I'm trying... So I started a brand fresh small world. My objective is to completely purify it of any corruption whatsoever. However, I think I went about it initially in a bit of a foolish way. Which is to say, what I should have done is probably just destroy, like, just remove all of the corrupted blocks. But what I instead did was cleanse them all, and now I have no idea if some of them still count as corrupted blocks, so I'm just removing every block that was in where the corruption was previously, or the crimson I should say. So that there is no potential chance that any of them are corrupted. It is one of the last achievements that I need in the game. And this might end up with me killing basically just every block on this entire square that I just littered out here. I might have to remove all of these blocks. Absolutely all of them. But thankfully I have this miney tool, which makes it so much quicker. And this world is a lot nicer to do it on than my original world, which had significantly more corruption. And eventually I might just get my achievement. And It is literally the last one for now. For now. It isn't the last achievement. I'm not completely done, but it's the last one for now that I need to get. And then I will be moving on to Dragon's Dogma instead. We shall come back to Terraria in the future. Just want to make sure that I've at least cleansed all of the floating blocks here. Since they're the ones that could potentially have stuff on them right near the end, and there's no way for me to destroy them because they've got unbreakable blocks, essentially. That's why I'm just going around and just checking all of the demon altars, which I think I've grabbed all of at this point. Even if some of them are still underground. Right, what I'm going to also have a little look-see at. Have I progressed any percentage? Or am I still on 2%? It's 1%. So we're probably correct. There is sneaky dirt blocks in here which don't count as dirt blocks. They count as crimson dirt blocks. And there's no freaking way to know. Which is mean. Because if I was removing blocks that were purity, the percentage would actually get higher, right? If I remove enough blocks of the purity, the percentage of blocks left would get higher. That were actually tainted. As far as I'm concerned, that's my sign that I'm doing things correctly. I wish she told you how many blocks you had left to do, that would be nice. Hey, Iron, welcome. Good to have you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the mining extravaganza. What is that stone disintegrating thing you're using? The drill containment units. It's an extremely late game item. It literally requires the hardest ore to get in the game. It needs 40 luminite bars, 40 of a whole bunch of other bars as well. And as you can see, it just kind of shreds terrain. That's its only purpose, is to just shred terrain. This is what it does. Oh god. Me little square. It's being more square-likey. Less stuff in the middle. Oh no, not the boulder. Honesty says, hey, this time it's actually true. I call a quarry true. You're not wrong. I have multiple stacks of 9,000 stone in my inventory as well. The reason I don't have more is because it's filled up. Wait, no, this is the line across, right? Yeah, this is the bottom. Make this a little bit more kind of mined up from the bottom if I can. Could you theoretically just vaporize the entire map except liquids? If you use cheats, you could. Yeah, that would work. I don't know if you can use cheats and also get achievements, though. Most games tend to stop that. Although my plan, if this doesn't work, is just to slowly mine the entire map. Until I get the achievement, basically. Just using the mining sphere? Oh yeah, no, that's the plan if mining just specifically the Crimson here doesn't work. Slowly obliterate the map's existence until I get it. I don't know if I have to remove literally every single block, or if I just need the percentage to be 0. So if it gets to like 0.4 and then rounds down, I don't know how Terraria works, that logic. I think it is probably going to be literally every single block that is potentially corrupt. It's gone. Use the druids. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I did, because it would make it a lot easier. Why I've been semi-periodically recooling. But I'm gonna, I think, cleanse the rest of this area first. At this point. Yeah, come on, come on. No, he left. Oh, because this isn't the Crimson, so he just immediately pieces out. Sounds like a Geiger counter going nuts. It does actually, kind of. Yeah, true. Why is the queuing up of a dodge after taking a hit a big thing all of a sudden? You've never had issues with it? No idea. If that hasn't been a problem for you, you wouldn't have thought it would start being one, right? You've got the answer if I want it. Let me check if this works first. Or then I'll just know at that point, I guess. Wow, let me finish mining it out, and then I'll go talk to the druid, and if it's not 0, then I'll get the answer from you, because I'm just gonna have to start destroying random blocks in my world at that point. You done daylight? What do you mean? Play. Whereas while you started in a wooden pick, you're hovering around in a pig and decimating everything. Yeah, Terraria's great. Empress? No, fuck that. I tried it once, I'm not gonna do it. I don't see the point if it just one-shots you. I tried it once because I expected it to do double damage, at which point I was willing to do it, and then it just one-hit me, it did like 3,800 damage, I was like, okay, cool. No. Sure, I'll give it a single try when I'm done with this for you play. I can't do it on this world because the Hallow doesn't exist in this world, so... I hope I've got a Lacewing spare. I think I might, but I'm not sure. What did you miss? Welcome back, Lugia. I only have 2 left to go. That's what you missed. Completely purify all of the corruption, Crimson Hallow until the Dryad is satisfied. Is the only one I need left to do. Oh, until the Dryad is satisfied. Probably means I need to talk to it, by the way. And then complete 200 Angler quests. That's it. That's all I've got. Why am I excavating a square? Because I need to kill all of the corruption from the world, and honestly, this seemed like the easiest way to do it. I tried to purify it, but then the dirt blocks, which look like dirt blocks, seem like they can count as crimson blocks. So because they look like dirt, but there isn't enough of them to make an actual evil biome, I have no way to know what's what. So the easiest way to deal with it was just to delete it all. So I want to excavate the entire map. I was hoping that this would be enough. Fuck! Yeah, what was the, you have to talk to the Dryad, I assume, yeah. She has to be satisfied. How much percentage is that? Only 1% is left. But the problem is I got no idea where it is. Huh. The, glowing mushroom counts as not purity. Interesting. Percentage of doing the entire map? Oh god, I have no idea. I'm hoping maybe there's just like a little bit that's just outside the range here. If I understand the way this works, which I probably don't, I'm pretty sure the corruption only spawns in one place at game start, or however many different corrupt areas it chooses to spawn. It should only spawn there and there alone at game start. So because I only had one chasm, this should be it. Because all the ore and all that crap didn't count. From what I read. Let's see if there was just a single block that I missed somewhere. Fuck. You could upload your world and it will search out any blocks. Oh, really? Save and exit. Send me that link on Discord, my dear, please. The altars don't count. It said not, Sue. It said the altars don't count. I'm probably going to have to close the game for this. So let's close the game. Right click. Manage. Browse local files, I'm imagining is where it is. Content? Oh god, where does this save your save files for Terraria? My games, Terraria? Worlds? This one? Choose file. It is in Documents, My Games, Terraria, Worlds. Which one do I have to put in there? Any of them? Guess it doesn't really matter, it's just backups. And then what do I want to do? God, how do I do this? Sets, Crimson blocks. Literally nothing lights up. let me uh let me do this for the sake of general everyone being able to see what I'm doing right now. Probably someone who has done this has more knowledge than I do. If I do screen capture. This is filtered. Corruption, there is nothing. Whoops. Crimson. Oh, balls. No, it's still there. Come on. Your world. So if I search this and do, like, chess, there's little dots all over the place. Right. If I do enchanted items, there is this over here telling you where the sword shrine is. If I do crimson blocks, I do not see a single thing lit up. Do hollow blocks? Hollow blocks don't exist until hard mode, though. So there isn't any of them. There's got to be something really minuscule that changes that I just can't see. Also, holy shit, the jungle is big. What is this? Can I use the icons to help find it? What icons? Oh, that's not helpful. All this stuff? Blocks. Crimson. Crimstone? There is no Crimstone. Crimson dirt. Grass. This is pre-hard mode? It is pre-hard mode, yeah. Just mine all the world? That seems like it's tempting, honestly. As an option. I really wish it wasn't, but... I cannot see any hard mode. Or any highlight. Does it need to be hard mode then? I mean, if it does, hard mode's going to be so much harder because it puts a giant X of blocks through your world. But we can quickly rush to hard mode, I guess. But the Terraria wiki says it doesn't need to be hard mode. which I would trust. When you exit the world, oh, if that's so annoying. Do I have Terraria here? I do. If it's just exiting the world, that's so frustrating. Son of a... Thank you, my dear. Fuck you lot in your houses. Enjoy living in misery. Now we fish for 88 days, yeah. And now, the fishing begins. Maybe 98, wasn't it? Yeah, 98. All I have left is the fish. That is it. Just the fishies. You okay? Okay, goodbye. I can't help you with that.
I don't.
So, what I want to do is grab myself... I do have Empress spawners, cool. Because we essentially have nothing to do until it is the appropriate time, I will sleep until I can catch more Empress spawners, which will be like 7:30 until 12:30, I think. We'll get some more spawners. I'm also going to do this so that I don't accidentally click out at some point. Don't tell me to start a game when I've got Terraria open. There we go. I'll catch more Empress spawners. We'll give Empress a few goes at daytimes. Because why not? Although I'm pretty sure I'm never going to be able to do it. I have the Zenith now, so I'll do shitloads of damage. So maybe I'll just insta-kill her or something. Before she ever gets a chance to hit me with an attack. Who knows? And every day, I can go and fish. Riveting. I know. And sorry to say, for Lugia, at least, for a whole bunch of people will be happy. But at least for Lugia's sake, I'm sorry to say. For everyone else, and myself included, I'm pretty happy about it. We will be playing Dragon's Dogma tomorrow. That'll be what we're doing. Fresh save file, all of that shenaniganry. I'm going to be trying to do absolutely everything in it, which is going to be a horrible, horrible decision. Hey, it'll be interesting. By interesting, I mean I will hate everything very soon when I have to go on a million escort quests. No fish? Yeah, cool game. The fishing's usually pretty fine when you're interlacing it with other stuff to do, right? But when you don't have anything to do other than fish, it's not so hard at that point. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Oh. Dragon what? Dragon's Dogma. It is a Capcom game. The second one was announced recently-ish. It was made at some point in the 2010s. I don't know when exactly, but 2010 to like 2018-ish, somewhere in that time period. This is the Hallow. The Hallow's all very rainbowy and colourful and pretty. Which is why all the trees are as well. Doesn't really seem like it's gonna spawn anything for me. Unfortunately. But why? Why not? Doesn't really seem like any of these things are going to spawn for me, huh? What am I doing? Trying to get more prismatic lacewings to spawn, which is what you use to fight the Empress of Light. Because there's only really one thing left to do that I could potentially even do, which play redeemed for me to fight, which is Empress of Light and Day. Where she just insta-kills you. That's kind of it. To be honest. So I was trying to see if an Empress thing was going to spawn in, but it seems like they all hate me at the moment, so none of them decided to show up. Now I'm going to go back to lying in the bed for a hot moment until Empress comes and just smashes my face into a million pieces in the instant it turns daytime. This can be turned off at this point. Now. Right, let's grab all of the buffs that I'm going to need for this fight. I am going to want the stupidly strong food buff, potions. It's kind of pointless to have most of these when you're going to get one shot, but hey, we'll do our normal prep of the stuff that I would bring with me. Sure, I'll bring one of those, why not? And then let's go just sit in a bed for a little bit until it's daytime. Since time does pass faster. Not much, but a little bit. I only need it to be 4:30 in the morning. I'll go do the fishing quest, we'll go do Empress. I guess I could do Empress. I could do the quest first. The thing that's more likely to happen here is I die immediately on Empress. So I think doing the fishing quest first, then doing Empress makes more sense. Because I will burn all of my Empress spawners and then I don't have a choice. I can't do it anymore anyway. That's all of my attempts gone, right? For that reason, I'm going to take these. Either I'm going to kill it quickly enough that I will never need more than one of these, or it's going to instantly obliterate me. And it's over before it even began. There's no in between for this. But this is my priority. I'm hoping the Zenith and the improved wings. We have the best wings we could possibly get, I think. Is going to do enough. I think there's one more chasm, isn't there? This is not the final one. Hey, took me all the way out, huh? Cool. Well, that was quick. Can't complain about that one, considering I wanted to be done with that as fast as possible. Right over here, here's your infected scabbardfish. Congrats. Now let's go die to this thing 3 times and then I can't do it anymore. It will be delightful. Just get away. Thanks to Zenith, I think I can just probably kill her quickly enough that it doesn't matter. Yep. It counts. I won. I will take it. There we go. Terraria boss. Tick. Done play. It counts. Daytime Empress, yep. Probably the hardest thing in the game. Completely optional, obviously, but probably the hardest thing in the game. It's pretty cool. Besides the mental torture of the fish quests. The fish quests really aren't that bad. I don't think. The fish quests are only bad if you hard focus them. For me. If you take it a little bit more of like a chill pace. Slowly work your way through them instead of being overly into getting them all done as soon as is physically possible. Why is there a 1-a-day limit? So that they can stop you from getting the pretty damn powerful stuff that you can get from it immediately. Because you could just stack up, like, 50 of the Master Bay. You could get your full, like, lava-proof tackle bad. You could get the fish bobber, the glowing fishing rod, and then suddenly you don't have to do anything else to get any of your accessories. Like, there's no need to go and search for chests and stuff. There's no need to go all that stuff. You'd just fish them all. Fishing them all would become clearly the easiest and quickest and most efficient thing to do for everything in the entire game. So people would just fish everything all of the time. They wouldn't actually play the game. They would just fish. At all points. Because people are obsessed with efficiency. If it's the most efficient thing, it's what people are gonna do. You know? I think we're done, right? There's nothing more to do? We have the fish to do, but we are going to do that over the next 2 playthroughs. Whenever we get to them in the future, we will do a Terraria mage only and a Terraria ranged only, which will both be on separate worlds. And I think for the sake of this, I still need to do some stuff to set up Dragon's Dogma. So I'm not ready to go on that. We might end this early today. We might have a short one. That might be it. I think that's me. Let's see if there's anyone I can send you over to. Since I'm slacking. No channel I follow is live? I'm not the only one slacking. It's a day off for everyone. Well, that's me done for today. Thank you very much for joining me. I apologize for it being such a short one. There's your schedule to see what I play on what days. Tomorrow, I will... Oh, the bun. I will be playing Darkest Dungeon, Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen will be tomorrow. Here is the Discord server for when we finish Dragon's Dogma or any other related such things. You'll be able to take a vote on what game you would like to see as the next one. So have a look over there. Chill out in there. You can get optional pings and all that stuff. Otherwise, you will not normally be pinged. Unless something happens like I get in a bike accident. Which could never happen again. And also, we have the YouTube channel. If you are interested in VODs whatsoever, you can go over there and hang out. But that's it. That is me. I hope you enjoy whatever you find yourself doing for the rest of the day. I hope you have fun. And until I catch you next time, enjoy life. Toodaloo.